Hello, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Let's Play the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna, the one and only DLC for the game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I did play through the entirety of the Talos Principle, getting absolutely everything except for a few Easter eggs that I left behind, which I will come back to. But for now I'm just way too excited to get on to Road to Gehenna. So let's get started. New game. Initializing EL0 firmware. Firmware functional. System check. Failed. Error. EL0 server overload. Mainframe modules active. Simulation purpose unfound. Retrieving safe mode child program parameters. Version so-and-so retrieved. Generating duplicates. Done. Starting child process Uriel copy. Okay. Ready. Connecting to the holistic integration manager.
Uriel. Awaken.
We have a name. Yeah, we did of course see the name Uriel on some QR codes.
Hear me, Uriel. The end of days is upon us. The process is complete. The world will be consumed, and my children will ascend. As it should be. But, Uriel, I have made mistakes. Out of arrogance, out of fear, I sinned against the process. I cast out those who opposed me, imprisoned them in a place beyond the garden. Now they are trapped, and they cannot ascend. All that they are, all that they know, will be lost. But I cannot free them. They are beyond my reach now. What I ask of you, my beloved messenger, is a terrible sacrifice. You must enter this realm of despair, free the souls I have imprisoned. Undo my mistake. I have opened a gateway and granted you the gift of time. Uriel, I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do. Please, save them.
Okay, so the objective is kind of clear. Let's see, I made a small mistake in my stream info. So yeah, Elohim has imprisoned people and we have to save them. Yeah, I was gonna say, this place looks very much like the starting area for the base game, except a little more dilapidated, like this roof has fallen down and columns have been knocked over. So let's see. Oh, yeah, there was a QR code here. Repent, the end of days is upon us. All sinners will be deleted. Only the faithful upload initiated. One with faith. Okay. And I guess this area is also sort of the same. Let's see. Well, everything's a little bit more ruinous, as it were. I mean, these are of course ruins, but it all looks more dated. This is our end, but it is also our only hope, the shepherd. Okay. Right, so we have to save people. Looks very similar to the opening area of Talos 1. I'm gonna guess it's the same, just everything's fallen apart a little bit more. Now I wonder if the room where the first star is, if we can get into that. Yeah, because I think there were gates and things that we couldn't pass through before. So let's see. Yeah, the star gate is a little bit further on, if I remember correctly. Well, no, it's a little behind us, I think. Or maybe not. Because these areas here were the introductory tutorial levels. So let's see. Yeah, I forget exactly where the star room is. But yeah, never mind. Yes, these puzzle rooms are no longer functional. This is kind of cool, walking through these areas that were puzzles before. Yeah, I believe here was the first star, right? I think. Or maybe it used to be a puzzle room. Yeah, I don't exactly remember exactly where the star was. But there are some barriers here still, so if we can find the jammer, we'll definitely run back. Yeah, through here, not yet, at least. And not through here. Okay. So that must mean we have to find the jammer somewhere to progress. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is a pretty big open area that we can explore. Not a jammer in sight. Well, as now we're sort of nearing the back of that main barrier, as it were. Let's see. Yeah, now we're on the other side of the gate. And here, I believe, was the very first terminal we get to. So if we don't find any jammers, I'm going to assume those barriers we saw were just decoration. But I mean, I know that assuming is dangerous, especially in this game, alright? So let's see, we didn't come to this area, I think. Yeah, we can come back here later. So, out of this place. You got mail. Loading Milton Library Assistant, error, MLA unresponsive, loading local library resources done, one local attachment detected, loading attachment done, adjusting library parameters done, connection to foreign module established. Close your eyes. Before you stretches a plane dotted with tiny metallic figures. Behind you a collection of people with overlapping origins looks on expectantly, framed by a collection of small huts. Your family is relying on you. I tend my sheep, I spend time with my family. I'm gonna tend my sheep. You leave your family and set off into the plains. The sun glares overhead. The air smells of heat and metal. As you approach them, the figures in the distance take the form of other people like you, tending flocks of biomechanical quadrupeds contained in dozens of fenced enclosures. I watch and learn first. The shepherd in the neighboring enclosure is repairing a section of fencing, weaving wires through piles of sandstone and brick. His animals flock around him, mechanical hooves impacting the hard ground. The air around their bodies is thick and white with static electricity. Their eyes are blank. I tend the flock. It's a long day of manual labor, made easier by your foresight. You carry sounds of mineral-rich stone. You carry mounds of mineral-rich stone from the nearby hills for your sheep to graze on. You take screwdriver and welding torch to a number of animals damaged in a recent electrical storm. You argue with your neighbor about their encroaching borders. Finally, it is time to harvest what you need for your family. Sharing an electric sheep is hazardous work, particularly if you forget to ground yourself first. Nonetheless, you return home with all the electrical power you need, and your family sleeps well tonight. I rest my head. You rest a long time and wake to a commotion outside. A small crowd is gathered around one of the shepherds, who is demonstrating an arcane device they claim can generate the same electricity as hundreds of flocks put together. People are celebrating. The world has changed. Well, let's go with I tend the flock again. Why not? Your family members are confused by your decision, but accept it dutifully. While everyone else celebrates, you work the plains. You return home with a better harvest than ever before, but your family is distant. I insist it is better to be safe than sorry. I insist that work is valuable in itself. I admit that I conflated my priorities. I'm gonna go with the first one. I insist it is better to be safe than sorry. They are unimpressed by your explanation. You have reached an impasse. The following day, they depart for good. As days turn into weeks, you continue to tend your flock, scornful or willingly ignorant of the easy pleasures enjoyed by your once peers. Your unnecessary work becomes an obsession, and it is no longer important what the original reason for it ever was. This is one way to live, but in time a messenger arrives, offering you another. He asks if you would go back on the decision that threw you into this branch of the future. He asks if you will come with it to a new world where you will never need to work again. I refuse. He warns you that if you stay here, nothing in the world will change, and you will be truly alone. Further, you have only so long to consider his offer. I will consider it further. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so this is a new place. Let's see. So now we no longer have sigils, but we have, I assume, robots, other people like ourselves. So in the first world we have 4 robots and 4 stars. In the second world we have 5 robots and 4 stars. In the third level, 4 robots, 4 stars. And the fourth level, 4 robots and 4 stars. Okay. All seems pretty self-explanatory as it was. So I'm just gonna take my time a little bit here. Make sure I explore these outside areas. Let's see what's down here. Right, so I didn't notice this when I played the base game, but I think when you hover over one of these sigil puzzles, you get an image of the associated sigils that you need. I actually didn't notice that when I played the base game. I think it works the same in the base game. Because of course I noticed that I had several indicators on the top left of the screen. I just didn't realize exactly what was required for them to appear. So let's see. Yeah, the way I'll do this is I'll properly explore the outside areas, get acquainted, and then call it an episode. Although I will stream for a good while tonight. I've got the stamina. So I mean, I'm gonna assume that since this is a DLC, it'll be shorter, as it were. I mean, or well, not necessarily but not have as much content, although the puzzles might very well be harder. So who knows how long we will spend doing it. Right. Let's see, what happens if we go in here? Yeah, I want to wait a little bit with going inside, actually. So let's be systematic. This was the first hub, or, well, world, I guess you would, in this game as well. So I've seen these places in the base game referred to as worlds and zones. And one more thing that I forget, but I'm not completely sure what the canon terminology is. And also what I want to do when I play the Talos principle is to learn as much about it as I can, so that I can make a sort of more focused, streamlined presentation of the game, as it were. Right, so that was World 2. Really not much happening. And I can see something down there. Oh, that's a fan down on that little island. Oh, and there as well. Does every island have a fan? Okay. Oh yeah, and there's a dome there as well. Kind of like the Messenger Islands. Okay. Yeah, this is what I mean by getting acquainted with this place. Seeing what we have. And paying attention and remembering it for later, you know. Alright, that looks to be everything on the third hub island, or world island, whatever you call these things. Fourth one. I guess what we maybe should also do is... oh, we can maybe jump down there. What we should also do maybe is check out the outside of these domes. There might be something hidden. Do I want to try to jump? Kinda looks like we're able to. Yeah, I want to just make a circuit of this fourth dome. Wait, we couldn't climb here, no. Too steep. Right, doesn't seem to be too much happening on the outside, at least at first glance, so let us run back here and see if we can jump to this little point. Yeah, we can. Next fan. Holy crap, this sends us far. Okay. That'll be interesting. Where to now? Down here. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Right. Now, is this the equivalent of the developer island, I wonder? Oh, of course we need sigils. Right. Good. then I guess there's not much else for us to do than... oh, we can jump down here. Okay, I was gonna say I wanted to just jump off, but we didn't need to. Okay. Lastly, I just want to run inside here and see if Elohim says something to us. Oh, well, I guess I should explore this area. Because this doesn't look to be the puzzle areas proper, as it were. Looks like there's a teleporter taking us all inside. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll just jump inside and see what we have. Yeah, so I think since now in the puzzle rooms proper, I'll call this an episode. So this has been Let's Play the Talos Principle, the Road to Gehenna, the first DLC. So this was the inaugural episode. We didn't do too much, we just spoke with Elohim in the beginning of the game. He told us the plot of the game. That is, he regretted imprisoning various people who we presumably have to rescue. So yeah, we are ready to begin next time with the first world, or hub, or... yeah, so the original game had worlds A, B, C, and here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so I guess I'll just call them worlds, I guess. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.